Hello, everybody. Happy Saturday. It is day 80 of the 95 Days of Award Season Posts. It is I, your host, Cinephile Mike, as always, here to discuss another of the films nominated for Best International Feature at the Oscars. I am here talking about Lukas Dhont's Close. Now, in addition to the Oscar, Close was also nominated for the Golden Globe for Best Motion Picture, Non-English Language, and the Critics' Choice for Best Foreign Language Film. Now, Close is the story of two young friends, Leo and Remy. These two boys, who are now in the film 13 years old, have been inseparable from a very early age. They have years of spending the nights together at one another's homes, sharing a bed, playing games, running through fields, playing with one another's families, and just sharing all of these great moments. And in short, they have always been together. These are those friendships that we all yearn for, that connection, and they are fortunate enough to find it at a very young age. Then, after a very fun-filled summer, they're excited. They are attending the same high school, they have class together, and they are starting to experience this next stage of their lives. Now, during a class, after sharing a laugh at what's going on, in a very innocent and sweet way, Remy just lays his head on Leo's shoulder. A somewhat intimate moment, but things that these two have been doing for years, so this should not be of any consequence to them. But, unfortunately, it sparks the curiosity in their classmates. Shortly after this, while at lunch, a group of girls sitting at the table with them asks them how long they have been together, which confuses them, but when they get clarity, these girls are insinuating that they are a couple. And this doesn't necessarily go in a good way. Now, while Remy says nothing and kind of ignores the commentary, Leo vehemently denies this, and this begins to cause a rift in the boys' relationship. Leo begins to pull away. He makes a whole new group of friends. He starts talking to someone, finds out about the ice hockey team, and he joins. And he makes a whole new group of friends and leaves Remy behind. Remy does eventually start to meet other people too, but it isn't the same. And when he tries to speak to Leo, well, let's just say the conversation doesn't go well. And slowly, the bullying against these boys just starts coming up, and it hits them in different ways. And unfortunately, we are going to get to some tragic ends as a result of these circumstances. Close is a film that really explores bullying and the insecurities that affect young teens in various ways at this very crucial, pivotal point in their lives. The film at times was not easy to watch, and it could have been just because of how authentic it felt to watch. Maybe being a school teacher and seeing, teenagers in these relationships and how they can fall apart over something so simple. Maybe it hits close to home for me. I'm not sure. And I have to say that the two young performers, Eden Dambrine and Gustave de Weil, who play Leo and Remy respectively, they have a large burden on their hands to carry this film, and they do it very well under the direction of Dhont. Their portrayal of these two boys is going to both warm your heart and break your heart at different points as they go through this journey. Dhont, I have to say, who also wrote the screenplay with Angelo Tijans, crafted a very realistic story that, while it tells the story of a friendship, it also provides a cautionary tale of what can happen if bullying is ignored and a lack of communication is present. I say, again, this is such an authentic story, and when screenplays like this are done and they're not in the conversation for original screenplay, it's kind of upsetting, because these are the kind of films and stories that people want to tell. Now, while All Quiet on the Western Front is the front runner to win this year, in my opinion, Close should really be the winner for this category, and it is my pick for the Best International Feature Film of the Year of the 5 nominees. I've seen all 5. This was my top. This one is a 5 out of 5 stars for me. Now, if you haven't seen Close yet and are interested, you can still catch this in select theaters. It is still playing in big chain movie theaters and independent art houses. There's no information on a streaming date yet. So, on that note, I will see everyone tomorrow for day 81 of the 95 Days of Award Season Posts, and this will also be the beginning of the Independent Spirit Award Week. Yes, leading up to the ISA Awards next Saturday, March 4th, the next 7 reviews are going to be films that are solely nominated for the ISAs. So I hope you enjoy that set and are enjoying the conversations in the polls with the predictions. We're just about 2 weeks out of the Oscars, so we're getting very close to the end. So again, I will see everyone tomorrow, and until then, this is Cinephile Mike saying, take a break and watch something new.